Management lessons from Yudhisthira. Yudhisthira was the eldest son of King Pandu and Queen Kunti. He was the king of Indraprastha and after winning the battle of Kurukshetra became king of Hastinapur also. He was also known as Dharmaraj because of his honesty and truthfulness. Yudhisthira accepted Shakuni's challenge of dice game and lost his kingdom, his brothers, and Draupadi to Duryodhana. After this, Draupadi was dragged into the Hastinapur court and humiliated by the Kauravas. Saddened by this shameful incident, Dhritarashtra decided to return everything that the Pandavas had lost. But Yudhisthira played the game second time and once again lost. As a part of punishment, he along with his brother and wife forced into exile. After the completion of the exile, Yudhisthira made several efforts to get back his kingdom peacefully, but all in vain. Eventually, the war of Kurukshetra happened. There are many lessons one can learn from Yudhisthira. Lesson 1. Truth, Dharma. Yudhisthira's true prowess was his adherence to truth and righteousness. He saved his 4 brothers from death by exemplifying his immense knowledge of Dharma in answering Yaksha's questions. Learning. 1. Business organization must avoid unethical practices, even if the law might permit it. 2. Laws cannot protect the society but ethics can, so be ethical. Lesson 2. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a quality that is very important for peace of our mind. Yudhisthira forgave Jayadratha even after he humiliated Draupadi. Yudhisthira was willing to forgive even Duryodhana for the betterment of mankind. Learning. 1. Your mental health improves by forgiving others as you release the anger and resentment. 2. Lack of forgiveness at workplace can negatively affect employees' morale, satisfaction, productivity, and innovation. Lesson 3. Governance. One can learn from Yudhisthira that Dharma can be applied in any field of administration. Anything that is logical and benefits a large group of people as Dharma. Learning. 1. Everyone in the organization benefits when the head of the organization follows Dharma. 2. In today's social media driven world, senior executives are expected to do their business activities with very high moral and ethical standard. Lesson 4. Don't leave your enemy. During exile, one day in the absence of Pandavas, Jayadratha abducted Draupadi and started moving towards his kingdom. Though Pandavas saved Draupadi from Jayadratha, they didn't kill him on Yudhisthira's insistence. To take revenge of this humiliation, Jayadratha did severe penance and pleased Lord Shiva. Ultimately, Lord Shiva grants him the boon that, for one day, he will be able to defeat all the Pandavas except Arjuna. When Dronacharya planned Chakravyuh in the absence of Arjuna, Jayadratha stopped all Pandavas from entering the Chakravyuh because of this blessing. As a result, the helpless Abhimanyu died. If Pandavas would have killed Jayadratha, Abhimanyu wouldn't have died prematurely. Learning. 1. Never leave your enemy behind. They will rise again and cut your throat. 2. Keep a constant track of your competitors and never let them settle down. Lesson 5. Don't play the game you don't know. Yudhisthira made an error of playing a game without fully understanding it. Furthermore, he decided to bet in the game. He bet his wealth, kingdom, his brothers, and even his wife. He fell into the gambler fallacy and lost everything. Learning. 1. Don't do the business you don't understand, even if you see other making profit out of it. 2. Organization must not gamble shareholders' money for their personal ambition.
Lesson 6. Not to be greedy. Yudhisthira could have stopped playing the game when he started losing. But he didn't and lost everything he possessed. Ultimately, he gambled away his brothers and wife also. He didn't gain anything from this greed but lost his self-respect also. Learning. 1. Great leaders know when it's time to leave. 2. Knowing when to stop is as important as knowing when to push forward. 3. Greedy leaders are bad for business and society both.